This year we are celebrating the first 10 years of the Hudson Valley Writing Project, and the celebration begins with Jim Gray. In 1974, when the Why Johnny Can't Write stories began to appear in the nation's press, and reporters began asking what was being done to attack these problems, Jim Gray, a teacher-educator at the University of Berkeley, was bringing together some of his colleagues and a group of classroom teachers from the Bay Area to participate in the first writing project. In that first summer institute, he put 29 teachers in the center, offering them opportunities to write together, read together, and share their classrooms. As that first summer institute ended with a new core of teacher leaders, Gray could begin to offer the Bay Area school districts a partnership, creating a range of professional development services for teachers in schools interested in addressing why Johnny can't write. The NWP was poised to take up the challenge of improving the teaching of writing and the use of writing as a learning tool across the curriculum. Gray's Teachers Teaching Teachers model of professional development became the foundation for the National Writing Project that began with BOP in 1974, grew to 14 sites in 6 states in just 2 years, and today over 200 sites can be found in every one of the 50 states, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands, supported in part by federal, state, foundation, and local funding. A goal of the NWP is to place a writing project site within the reach of every teacher in the nation, and we are getting closer to Gray's dream as we take up the new challenge of writing into the digital world for the 21st century. And here's where we join the story. Since 2001, the Hudson Valley Writing Project, housed at SUNY New Paltz, has been offering teachers and school districts over a wide service area of rural, suburban, and urban districts professional development opportunities following Jim Gray's earlier model. We began with a leadership team of 2 college professors from the education department, partnered with a seasoned classroom teacher from the Pearl River School District. Together, we planned our first SI as a dozen adventurous K-through university teachers applied for the project, interviewed with us, sharing something from their classrooms, and received a fellowship from our NWP federal grant. We began our month together in SUNY's Old Main Education Building, 4 days a week from 8:30 to 4, and of course it was a hot summer with a small and noisy air conditioner turned on for writing and off for workshop presentation. Our days were filled with a feast of foods to fuel our writing into the day. That was the heart of this new community of teachers, as it had been with Gray's group. We read from the most recent literacy articles and texts and supported our future teacher consultants as they crafted inquiry-based workshops. And at the end of this concentrated month, we met for one last session for a potluck lunch and a celebratory reading from freshly printed SI anthologies of published personal and professional writing shared for the first time with the whole group. As each SI ended with a celebratory reading, our HVWP community grew richer by 15 to 20 new teacher consultants each summer, challenging the leadership team to expand the site, offering opportunities for the community's continuity, leadership, and professional development projects so that HVWP's teacher consultants would be teachers teaching teachers in the NWP model. Here's a peek into the HVWP beyond the Summer Institute. We expanded the leadership team to include Jackie Deneau as a co-director, who has been engaged in many site projects, overseeing a large 3-year NWP grant, Project Outreach, supporting our deep investigation into how well we as a teacher community mirror our diverse service area. Many members of our project work with Jackie on this grant, and most recently, TC's Diane Rawson and Marisol Malloy led a study group last year focused on issues of diversity and race in their classrooms. Wearing another hat, Jackie is particularly proud and passionate about our successful Saturday Seminar in-service series, offered 6 times each school year. She co-facilitates this with teacher leader Caitlin Grandy, offering our HVWP workshops to SUNY's pre-service teachers, school administrators, classroom teachers, and returning writing project teachers. Even though we have always been a project site for teachers of all subject areas, the fact that we are a writing project has made it a challenge to attract content area teachers. But non-English teachers like Janine Guadagno, a science teacher who early on in that first summer institute realized that her students could be writing beyond lab assignments in her classroom, found many ways to learn with us and share her work in leadership roles. Collaborating with Trey Schillinger, social studies teacher, they have been leading a content area study group for our writing project teachers and potential candidates. And their work came to fruition as SI10 was filled with science, social studies, and our first math teacher. It was helpful to have Janine on the SI team supporting their work as teachers of writing beyond the English classroom. Of course, writing doesn't just happen in a classroom. During the 2003 Summer Institute, co-director Kathleen Yeager, an elementary reading specialist, found her passion for writing and continued participating in our writing retreats during the year in locations around the Hudson Valley. Inspired by her HVWP experiences and models from the NWP conferences, Kathy organized and facilitated a professional writing group. In our years as a site, we have partnered with many school districts in our service area, providing on-site in-service series that mirror our writing project focus on writing, reading, sharing classroom practice, and reflecting on that. We are currently involved in a 3-year in-service partnership with the Dover Union Free School District, working primarily with middle school teachers. Through this collaboration, we have provided in-service series in the areas of writing and technology, and as Dover teachers have become HVWP teacher consultants, our ties with this district are growing deeper. Over our 10 years as a site, we have built our site community in our 10 summer institutes, developed a solid reputation in the world of professional development, and continued to be open to the interests of our returning teacher consultants. With the support of the National Writing Project Network, we have tackled issues of diversity, early childhood literacy, the coming of digital technologies, and young authors camps. Given the raging debates within the educational reform of today, we hope that as the dust settles, the National Writing Project continues to keep the spirit of Jim Gray's work flourishing.